If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you
That shit ain't no average.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I'm back. So we're about to jump into another live session. We hopped on at the top of the week, did our usual, found out which pairs we wanted to trade, and now we are in our trade setups. So let's go ahead and jump right into the market to see what's on the plate for today. Mello, what up? Any tips for Forex? Well, really, every tip that I give, it works for all instruments. You know, Forex, options, futures, crypto, it's all the same thing. I say the biggest tip that I can give you when you guys do your technical analysis, do it on the higher time frames. That way you don't get tricked out of your trade setups. So we had a couple trades that we jumped in at the beginning of the week, and we're waiting to see how they turn out. Right here on Euro Pound, we dropped into profit temporarily, but it did not break this structural low right here. So we're pretty much waiting to see what happens with this area of consolidation to see if price is gonna hold right here to continue this fall, or if it's gonna break to continue to go above. When you have your trade set up, don't let that trick you out of it. All right, just be patient. Just be patient. We took a Euro CAD. I'm sorry. We took a CAD JPY sell. We hit all targets on net, and we got multiple rejections right here at this low. So my last TP, I actually still got it open. I wanted to see how price would respond after retesting this area here to see if we can get another push to the downside before this thing turns around. Let me see, what else did we do? With USD JPY, this thing right here, we are actually in this trade all the way up here. But I noticed that we could possibly get another pullback to retest this structural level. So I left my sell in. We took profit at our TP1 and TP2. So nice win on that trade. So win. Now I want to see if price is gonna pull all the way back to this level. So I'm actually in a sell, in this sell from here, and I'm in this buy right now on USD JPY. With price moving as slow as it is, this thing may not continue this downtrend if it's gonna do that until Thursday. Oh, Dow Jones. Let's see. Yeah, I was actually looking for buys over there as well.
Make grand openings happen.
Yeah. Yeah, so I actually had a buy set up on that. It didn't quite reach my zone. It didn't reach it. Now, NASDAQ buy worked out fine. Look at that shit. That thing, what is that? What? Let me see how many pips that is. It came so close to that entry. It'll be back. Yeah, so I missed my entry by 17 pips. But it's okay. And all of this happened, what time was that? London? No, that wasn't. That was right after the market closed. Okay. Yeah, so I missed that one, but we caught NASDAQ. We caught the buy from here. And after this break, we got another one here. But back to USD JPY, I got this trade at break even. Looking for a rejection at this low to send us back to that area we were taking a look at. But we can't rush it, especially when you're trading on the higher time frames. Okay, this thing looks like it could possibly come down, but we gotta wait until these candles close. One second. Why would they do that? Hold on a second, y'all. Just got a little glitch over here. Got signed out on my live account. Let me log back in. Yeah, with these trade setups that we look for in these higher time frames, man, it's a lot safer. You do have to be more in control of your emotions to let a trade setup run, and also watching it pull back, or see your profits temporarily go in the opposite way. But I guarantee you guys get comfortable with this process, you definitely win more overall. Where is my super suit? Let me see. Okay, here we go. See, we got a couple people in. What are you guys trading if you are trading? Crypto hero. All right, cool. We back in there. We also got a gold buy as well. I think my stop loss is in a good spot. I'll just leave it there. Let's see what's going on with gold. Oh, that's nice. So we also found this trade set up yesterday in our session. This 1 to 11 gold buy. So this is a perfect example of what I was just speaking with you guys about. After you find your setup, you got to give it room to let it run. So I saw this rejection right here from this area. After price broke above this area, we started to see consolidation. As long as I know where my stop loss is, and as long as I am not over leveraging on this setup, there is no reason to be afraid, even if you see consolidation. And that's why it's so important to focus on your mindset and controlling those emotions and before you jump into live trading, because you will face all of the darkest parts of yourself. Okay, so we let that trade setup run, let it do its thing. Put that back. Now, if you were new to trading, this would have been a little intimidating, okay? Because this was our entry. This thing took us from profit to negative for hours. What's this, the 1 hour time frame? Let's see. So, what's that? 16 bars. So for 16 hours, this thing was tipping into profit and out of profit. But that goes back to the last statement. You guys have to figure out any type of practice that you can to create calmness within your mind so you can execute these things properly. Oh, the right side is blurry? Okay. I appreciate you. All right, so let me zoom in for you. All right, cool. Can you see that better? What the fuck is the right side blurry? I can see. All right, cool. So let me put this on the line chart, right? Let me get rid of these EMAs. So pretty much I'm using simple concepts to place these trades. I want you guys to look at this this high right here, these highs. The only thing that I did was I kept in mind when prices moving up, it's going to create higher highs, higher lows. I waited until the high was broken, and I waited for price to pull back to retest that area, and I just took it to go into the opposite direction. So you got a lot of complex strategies around trading. Everything works if you can create or turn it into a system. But the simplest processes or the fundamental steps when it comes to market analytics are the things that are going to get you the best risk reward ratio on your setups. So just from looking at that area, this was our original entry, but I missed it. When I saw this, I know since this was a pivot high before this move here, that this was also a valid area of structure or support. So I just waited until this trend line brung us back, and I just bought it and just waited. Went to play with the kids or something, and this thing took off. So we're up. Okay, up 330 pips on gold. And this is our second entry. Our first entry was right here. So we got a 1 to 24 buy and 1 to 11, almost 1 to 12. And all of these trade setups that we found, I recorded them live, so they're also on YouTube. So that way you can go back and check the video out. Not only do you get to see how the trade turned out, but you can get to see the exact steps that I took to identify those trades, what I used to identify my targets, and watch us execute. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is pretty much the same thing. This area pretty much created a continuation pattern, what they call a bull flag in the market, right? So this structural level that was broken at some point, price will pull back to retest it. If this retest happens before this TP is hit, I'm going to add another buy to this trade. TP3, it's going to be the same target. And that gives me another 1 to 7. Okay. So this thing is doing well. Let's go back to see what USD JPY is doing. Why is it playing around? I'm gonna leave this thing alone. I'm gonna set an alert. So I got my trade at break even. Looks like it could possibly retest this level before it does anything. Now, if this thing breaks, my trade setup will get hit at break even. That's fine. And we'll be heading to our third target. Right? I'm trading on my live account so I can place a buy and a sell at the same time. That's what I like about live trading versus trading with the prop firms. You can have a long-term position in on your live account, but you can still trade the swings moving in the opposite direction without violating the rules of these prop firms. They don't allow you to go in both directions, which makes sense. They want to make sure you know what you're doing and you're not just guessing and shit. But after you guys get comfortable, I suggest that everybody do go through the process of using the prop firm, because it's something that you cannot get by yourself, and that's called discipline. It's really hard to get discipline on a live account if you're starting there first, because nobody's around you saying, hey, don't do that. Hey, is your leverage right? And you can sit there and blow your whole fucking account and nobody would know. Then you go through whatever process you need to get over it and jump right back in there. With those prop firm accounts, if you lose a certain amount daily, they are going to cut your shit off. And that's really what we need to understand, that it's okay to have a loss, but you shouldn't be blowing 5%, 10%, 15% of your account in one day. Like, that is irresponsible and reckless. So to use their systems, working within those rules to develop not only your confidence but your disciplines, it is a huge benefit. And once you develop that skill set that you need, then you can use your live account. Of course, after you make some money too. Yeah. Hold on, let's check the news over here. We got the moves we looking for may not happen until Thursday. So, oh yeah, we got nothing. Yep, everything's Thursday. CAD Thursday, USD Thursday, AUD and JPY. So every trade setup that we're in, all of the momentum that we're looking for right now is not about to happen. So another big gem, when you guys find your trade setups and you're looking for, let's say, a break above the highs or a break beneath the lows, any move that's gonna break structure, those impulsive moves normally only happen where you have the news. The market is already going to show you which direction that is going in, but the news will act as an accelerator for price. So to just make things move a lot faster for you. Let's see. So let me pull up this thing right here. So this is what I'm taking a look at, myfxbook.com. Once you guys go here, you'll go to economic calendar, and it'll show you all of the news events. Mostly, what normally it'll show it like this. it'll show you all of the news. What I did is I hit this filter button because I only want to see the high impact news. And then after I apply it, it changes the view. But here we go. Thursday, that's where we got all of the action. So in seeing this, I'm going to go ahead and close out the session for today because it's going to be slow. And that's fine. Just let this thing run, let everything create how it needs to before we look for those setups. All right. So again, we got CAD JPY playing around. We're still in profit, big profits on it. We're in profit on Euro Pound, which is, it's just trading in consolidation. We in a Euro USD sale as well. It's also just playing around trading in consolidation. Oh, it just pulled back to retest our entry. Okay, so it's consolidating earlier before the session. All right, so we'll see. Leave our alerts, leave our trades in. Gold is looking beautiful. USD JPY is looking beautiful. On pound JPY, if this area is retested, I'm selling it down to my buy entry. We caught some crazy setups on pound JPY last week. So I entered right here at the highs and I just let that thing run. So we got a 1 to 30 sell to the downside, and I just add positions every time we get a pullback. Pretty much the same thing you see me doing right now with USD JPY. That's what we did last week for pound JPY, and we got 730 pips from the top and just kept adding to it. But again, that key is patience. Now, if our area is hit again, I'm in this thing for the buy. And we are pretty much taking the same setup in the opposite direction. It'll be a 1 to 12 though. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot about this. We're in this USD CAD buy as well. Dang, that thing wicked all the way up there. I'm about to move this trade to break even. I don't see anything stopping this thing from coming all the way back to my entry. Exactly. You're a brilliant person. Exactly. Katie Miller, that's exactly what I'm doing. So what I like to tell people is we shouldn't identify ourselves as a swing day or long-term trader. You're a trader. What we need to understand is what's going on structurally, okay? So structurally, on this 4-hour time frame, it's consolidating. Now, I'll place a long-term trade to the direction I think that's the strongest, but if I see this consolidation, I will take advantage of that intraday move. So yeah, that flexibility of not defining yourself allows you to move with more flexibility when you see things in the market. So that way you're not only practicing scalps, you're not only practicing swings, you're practicing mastering the way the market responds to certain triggers. And from there, you'll be able to be more efficient and profitable consistently. Hell yeah, because man, like just this example that I believe this took, was it a week? Let me see. How long did that fall take? Can't see my trade no more. Hold on a second. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that trade took 1 week, right? Now, when I first started, I was scalping, just like everybody else. Like scalping, we got to be honest. Scalping is derived from fear. We all entered in the trade. That thing didn't quite work out the way we expected. So you start, damn, I fucked this thing up. So you start jumping out really quick once you see profit to hold on to the profit. So scalping isn't necessarily a strategy. That shit was derived from fear. So in noticing when I first got into my trades, when I first started trading, I would just take the next structural levels. Okay. And I would see, hey, this thing broke. At that low, I would be looking for a buy. Shit don't work. And it just keep falling. So I noticed that I would only get a small portion of a perfect entry that I found. Price continued to go in the direction that I originally set without me in it. So in noticing that, I started to watch price on the higher time frames, and I noticed if you use them and just get comfortable with this portion, right? Because this is a 4 hour, so this shit took like 2-3 days. No, that's 1 day. Okay, that took a day in consolidation before that fall. Just getting comfortable with these retests or these pullbacks in price, it's hard for you to hurt yourself, right? So let's think about it. Here, you really don't even have that many candles to monitor. But if you're looking on the 30-minute, this shit look intimidating. You see these pullbacks, they're a lot more dramatic versus that 4 hour time frame. You saw mostly more move to the downside than anything. Most people see this stuff, this will freak them the fuck out. So I stopped watching it because it honestly gave me anxiety. Anxiety is so damn bad that I had to step away from trading for a while to calm my mind and to do meditation and shit, because I had trouble executing. It was like I was so afraid. I was so fucking afraid that I'd find a good trade and I wouldn't even take that shit. Because, yeah, it's intimidating. Yeah, you're right. It's intimidating as fuck. Exactly. It's really intimidating. So to remove that sense of fear, we identified a major direction on the higher time frames, right? And we just find major structural levels in the market. So this is one of the biggest things that help. I give it to you guys. When you're looking for major structural levels, look for the areas with the most rejections. All right, so I know it's a little blurry. I'm gonna stretch it out. But like right here at the highs, that's a lot of touches. So when I saw that, delete. When I saw that and we got back to that area right here and we didn't create any higher highs, I'm looking for the sales. Now, the next thing after you identify where it's going is where could it possibly stop? And this is where we have a lot of trouble as traders, because this was my first target right here. But again, I saw all of these rejections right here. Now, it took me a while to figure this out, but the market was man-made, and anything that's man-made can be manipulated by man. I started noticing that every area that you have these multiple touches, they eventually get broken, price will drop beneath them, and then it'll move in the opposite direction. What that is called stop hunting, market manipulation. And pretty much every trade setup that I'm taking now, I wait for the market manipulation to happen before I enter in my trade. So I see what's the major trend. I identify where the money is. It's going to be underneath those multiple touches, whether it's underneath price or above it. Like right now, it's money above this area. So when this thing come back, I'm looking for those highs to be broken. So this would definitely be another swing trade. But it's really simple. Let me show you that last trade we took. Let me see. NASDAQ 100 shows it perfectly. All right, cool. So I got on the live. Shut up, YouTube. I got on the live. Some cool guy on TikTok asked about NASDAQ 100 and asked about entry. So we took a look at it. What the fuck? All right, cool. So I'll show you what we saw. I'll show you what I did. And this is to give you an example of what I just told you about stop hunting and all of that good stuff. Let me go down to 1 hour. Cool. So this is what we saw on NASDAQ 100. All right. Now, after we got this break above this level right here, price started to consolidate. I can't remember his name, but he wanted to enter his buy right here. Oh yeah, man. I love this. It's all like a fucking endless Rubik's Cube. I like solving problems, so yeah, I love the market. But we saw NAS 100 right here. I saw it beginning to consolidate, and all I did was I took my arrows, I drew one underneath price and above price to let me know that there's money beneath this area. So I explained stop hunting to him, and I told him the safest place to enter in this buy was to wait until we get to this area and then take it. We don't get into shit like this. If you're looking for a sell, wait until it's broken. If you want that buy, wait until price breaks above and then take the buy. So not only did I draw the arrows and the money signs, but I drew my risk reward tools as well and left them there. Okay. And then sure enough, price dipped below, capture the money right there, and then take the fuck off. Okay? That's going to happen every time. On every time frame, on anything that you trade, that's going to be consistent. Man, I've been doing this for the last I've been doing this for the last 6 years. That shit is clockwork. Oh yeah. Yeah, everything. Yep. I started at the barbershop. Look, man, I was in the barbershop with my computers. I had to quit. Man. Them customers was hating on me. It was like, what, man, get off that goddamn computer screen and cut my hair. It's like, what? This is my future. I will beat your ass. Yeah, them customers didn't like it, man. But I enjoyed it, man. All of it was a part of the process. Cutting the hair, martial arts. Martial arts helped me with discipline of practicing one thing over and over again until I mastered it. So those things definitely helped me. But yes, we do have classes, right? Now, I'm be honest with you guys. I hop online and I trade so you guys can trade with me for free. My classes, they all start with a mindset series. So we don't mentor everybody because some people, for whatever reason, monetary issues in the house, they are chasing the money. And chasing this money, you cannot win. You can't win. All right? You have to focus solely on personal development because this game is psychological. That's why 90+% of people fail, because we would rather run to something that's fucking easy than to take the time to dedicate to figuring out why we are anxious. Why do you think so low of yourself that you're scared of your trade setups? Like, why can't you trust yourself? So with our company, we don't start with the trades. We actually start with our mindset series, Structure Breaking. So after mentoring a lot of people and seeing that nobody had issues with charting, it was all issues with the mindset. The first 6 weeks that you spend in our company is understanding yourself. Now, again, you guys can trade live for free. Like, I love the market so much, and it's so abundant that you can just hop on and trade. I also got a free product, the Trading Essentials bundle, where you guys, I show you how to set up your demo account, your live account, and walk you through giving you a trading plan so you'll know how to place the trade. So when you see me online, you can make the money too. But for our mentoring program, that's how we handle it. Mindset first. So if that's what you guys are willing to do, you guys are willing to dedicate that first 6 weeks to yourself, then we can work together. So this will be it for today, guys. We got big wins for today. Oh yeah, if that's y'all, then let's go. Let's win. Win. Yeah. Let's win. I'm serious. I'm like, hey, can you just help me trade? Not without this. I'm making money online. This ain't no get rich quick thing for me or trying to come up off of selling shit. I want to see people win. I hate to see people quit, man. That hurt me. So yeah, let me drop this link in the TikTok. If it doesn't allow you to click it, let me know or just DM me. Okay. Oh, send. So I dropped the link to the website. Man, bro, listen, Katie Miller, you already on it, bro. You already on it because I like that. That's what it's about. I want to get people to where we're more aware intuitively so you can start seeing these messages. It's a lot of messages in these numbers, and that's crazy because I'm actually working on re-editing my 6-week journal that comes along with the mindset series. This is what the fuck we gonna be doing for the first 6 weeks, talking to ourselves positively. And what's in here? These numbers, Mr. Miller. These numbers all in here. You know what I mean? So this is so important. So important. We're going through all of the energy centers, I feel, so you can pretty much align yourself before we try to get into this trading thing. All right? People, in doing this, y'all mark my words. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Watch where we end up. That's all I'm going to say. I like the show. I don't like all that talking and shit. But I appreciate you guys. I dropped that link in the chat on TikTok. If you can't click it, DM me. I'll send it to you there. But I appreciate you guys for hopping on. Oh, let me get off this thing. Since we're already right here. For the guys that want to begin trading, you don't know where to start, you can head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. I walk you through setting up your demo account, your live account. I teach you how to place trades and monitor those trade setups so you'll be able to follow along with me when you see me in these live sessions. And we also just talked about our mindset series, Structure Breaking. You get a free trial for it as well in that Trading Essentials bundle. And it's partnered with our 6-week journal because you have to become intentional with your words. Okay, yeah, DM me. That's cool. You got to become intentional with your words. Too many traders, we lose and we say the worst shit that you possibly can about yourself, and that only creates more problems when it's time to find a new trade setup. We also got a couple of books available on Amazon. 6 Steps to Trading with Consistent Results covers most of the things that you see me use in my charting sessions and on our live charting and on our trading sessions. And we have log books so you can log your trade setups and your emotional state in the process. You have to understand the emotional effect on each trade so you can better it, right? So that is a key thing. And we got some merch available as well. And to join our company, you can start with that beginner bundle or upgrade to tier 2. All right, so you guys, you're one trader away from 11. Wi-Fi stay the same. Y'all be great.